Hey Sagittarius, how are you? This is your reading for the end of October. You're gonna get an overall energy from my William Blake deck and read about it to you. And if something resonates, you can let me know by leaving a like. I really appreciate it. It's the overall energy for Sagittarius. You got 2. 8 of Earth and the Devil, but I'm going to put them back because I just want 1. Something flew on the ground. Whirlwind. Wheel of Fortune. So big changes happening from working on that devil, working on those fears, working on addictions, working on self-doubt, expanding. What's the overall energy for Sagittarius for this reading? Number 9, imagination, which is the Hermit. I like that. A lot of people are getting major arcana for their overall energy. Imagination corresponds to the Hermit in conventional tarot. Here is the light that illuminates life in its innermost depths and mysteries. We see a hermit-like figure with a globe of holy fire entering a doorway and peering into the darkness. We can fearlessly face the unknown to find our spiritual selves using divine imagination as our guide. The figure is Los, who first appeared in I Magic. Los is Blake's mythic personification of Urthona, the Tao of imagination. The name Los is the inverse of soul, which means sun, and is the homonym of soul. Thus, Los mirrors both sun and soul. In card I, Los as time is part of the cycle of matter as the fallen magus who manipulates matter. Now in the cycle of awakening, he assumes his heroic role as the prophet of eternity, the living force of imagination that provides meaning to reunify Albion. Blake figuratively shouted in all his works that imagination is the most vital faculty of both man and God, and is therefore the vital link between them. We dream God and God dreams us. More than that, imagination is God within man and is the only God. Man is all imagination. God is man and exists in us and we in him. Yeah, that's nice. Okay, I'm not going to read this whole one because it's pretty long. Let's see what it says. Unlimited imagination, introspection, inner conviction, passage of time, the inner teacher, spiritual journey facing the unknown, self-guidance, preparation and prudence, death of the ego self. Okay, Sag. So the first 2 that flew out were the 8 of Pentacles and the Devil, right? It's working on that dark side, doing all that shadow work that everyone talks about. That's what you're doing right now. Virgo energy, like serious work, getting stuff done. Maturing, growing up. Look who's under there. The Hermit. And the 5 of Swords is looking up at me. It's getting unstuck. Again, kind of looking at those deceptive, challenging energies. All right, what's Sagittarius's current energy? King of Swords. Oh. Crossing energy, Three of Swords with strength. You're being a little cold and defensive and decisive and retreating because you're working on healing. Coming back into like your center of gravity. Strength and the Three of Swords is crossing. I mean, your desires and your emotions are at the forefront of your mind right now. You're learning to kind of tame your more animalistic instincts, your selfish instincts, impatience, anger, regret. You're coming out as the King of Swords. You're like very logical right now. Hierophant. Taurus energy. It's again about spiritual work. I think you're connecting back to like your deep spirituality, your like I want to say your deepest structure that you have to feel comfortable in, which is your mind. The King of Swords, the coming out as the Hermit, you're retreating away into this spiritual space to kind of regain power. Four of Wands in the recent past, so with the Three of Swords here, could have definitely been a relationship in the recent past. The Hermit as what's on your mind, so you're definitely aware that there's healing happening. You're learning a lot about yourself. Could be the kind of thing that needs to be done alone. So, you know, could be spending a lot of alone time. What's in the near future for Sag? Ace of Swords, another sword. You're focused on discovering some sort of truth, getting out of this defensive energy, and I do think you're focusing on what you can create, and you're very aware. You're just very aware. King of Swords, the Hermit, Ace of Swords. I feel like you're seeing things crystal clear, and you're just kind of in this mode where you're keeping people at a distance, but you're just coming back into balance. Why? With Sagittarius is featured after the Ace of Swords. What comes after the Ace of Swords? What comes after the Ace of Swords for Sag? Whatever you're going to seek in this hermit mode, it's like that's what you're discovering. It's end of October. It's a period where you're going to be learning a lot from your own intuition. Wheel of Fortune again. Going towards positive changes. You're finally walking away from this pain. Creating a new cycle for yourself by letting go of the past, by facing this devil figure. What comes after the Wheel of Fortune for Sagittarius? High Priestess and the Ten of Pentacles. This is stability, more intuition. This is being very busy, having a lot going on. Again, being super tapped in. You could be headed towards a Pisces. Seven of Cups is what else is on your mind. Very much in your mental space right now. Very focused on how it is you're going to create something in the real world. The moon underneath. It's a very introspective, kind of a little bit closed off, quiet vibe for Sagittarius. I think just because you're in the middle of healing and kind of regaining your sense of confidence, sense of self. Okay. Why is Sag coming out as the Hermit? Why is Sag the Hermit? The moon again, and I was thinking, why the Hermit? What's being illuminated? So it's your own dark side, it's your own secrets, it's your own stuff you've been hiding from, this stuff you've been holding back. You're being very self-protective. The moon is all about the emotions, your home life, your relationship with your mother. It's the mind. Why is Sag in King of Swords energy? Why is Sag King of Swords? Jesus. The star, which is right under the moon. You're focused on your own individuality, again, healing your dreams, your vision, getting grounded to your emotions and the earth. Clearing your head. Why strength? Ooh. Knight of Swords. So 3 of Swords and strength with the Knight of Swords. I feel like you were dealing with someone who wasn't very careful with your heart, kind of a reckless, selfish energy. You're recovering from that. Something took you by surprise. It like shocked you. Ace of Wands, clarifying the Hierophant at the base. This is that spark of inspiration, of knowledge, of intuition that the Hermit follows. It's like how in the book it was saying that like creativity is God and creativity and all that stuff. That's the Ace of Wands, is the essence of God. So that's kind of what you're reverting back to, what you're focusing on, is that inner spark right now, and not really concerned with much else, which I like that. That's a very higher perspective way to look at things, and a good perspective to have while healing. What's this Ace of Swords in the near future? What's this? Oh God, I hate when my bangs start getting long. What's the Ace of Swords? Fool and the Knight of Coins. I feel like this is a cutting away of the pain from the past, and not even a realization. It's like a day when you wake up and you're finally over it and ready to move on, start something new, something that's going to help you feel more stable, grounded, free. It's definitely a positive new beginning. After a period of rest, meditation. All right, what's the Wheel of Fortune? What's this positive change for Sagittarius? Nine of Cups. Wish fulfillment, feeling super independent, being very proud of where you are, the work you've done. Why the High Priestess for Sag? Look. High Priestess again with the High Priest, who we have here. So 2 repeating cards and the 5 of Cups. It's like you make changes towards your own self-interest, start this new beginning, make your dreams come true after this period of healing, or, you know, start feeling more fulfilled and things are happening. And then I see you, it's like you only keep getting deeper and deeper knowledge about the past and these commitments, and even like your family life growing up, and like generations and generations deep. Could be letting go of regrets and disappointments of the past with the Taurus or a Pisces. High Priestess twice, Jesus. And the Hierophant twice. Some of you are going to be starting work having to do with the occult, helping people, like you're really seeing things that other people don't, and super, very spiritually tapped in, like a leader. Maybe you're going to be giving advice to your family. Because there's a lot of, like, you're gaining spiritual authority, I feel. Why is Sag thinking about the 7 of Cups? What is this? It's the 7 of Cups. So I got the 7 of Cups. What's the confusion about? Holy. I think this is the Devil, yeah. Devil flew out. Knight of Wands. We're going to put him back. Again, you're sifting through all this fear, doubt, illusions. Yeah, I see. You're really diving into your own darkness right now. Moon, hermit, devil. I see that the High Priestess and the High Priest being the key here to the positive changes. Focusing on that spark, which was your first card, imagination. Why the 4 of Pentacles for Sagittarius? Why the 4 of Pentacles for the outcome? Queen of Wands with the Nine of Pentacles. It's like you've worked so hard for this independence and this stability after doing all of this healing that it becomes something that you really have to protect from like devilish energies or stuff that just doesn't match you anymore. Queen of Wands with the Nine of Pentacles, that has kind of starting your business written all over it, something creative. Again, it could be something having to do with like magic or tarot, astrology. And Queen of Wands, probably the hottest queen. So it's like you're coming into a super attractive energy. King of Swords clarified by the Star. Yeah, not surprising. It's like a lot of success to be had here. It's at the bottom. The Hangman, Pisces energy again. I get some advice for Sagittarius. Nine of Pentacles is your outcome, and the Nine of Cups. Very independent energy you're coming into. Strength again with the Five of Wands. It's about taking action, having fun. Strength, being gentle with yourself. Four of Pentacles, it's about needing to be vulnerable, right? So strength it's finding the strength to be vulnerable, open up to others, to do what's best for you, regardless of what other people think about it, regardless of what conflict or shakeup it might cause. Just following your own light and your own inspiration and your own path, regardless. Gaining a lot of self-confidence in the process. Yeah. Okay, Sag, I hope you liked that. If you did, please leave me a like, and I hope you have a good night. Bye.